How's it going, guys? Just finished up filming a video. Just a bit of a shed update for you. What's been going on and kind of mess it is at the moment. But anyway, check out what's in the shed. Yep, the one orange wheeled bonnetless BF2. Here she is. She's in the shed. Got the front cross member there to be chopped up and stitch on the front, the reinforcement bar, the Rio bar, and clean up all these and then weld it on. Then that'll be sweet. A few little taps and dollies around this part here, and then I'm just going to give that all a prime and a tidy up. Got a new bonnet latch to put in. Yeah, a few bits of plastic to replace, which I'll just go and pinch off some cars out of the wrecking yard that I normally go to. But yeah, I took it for a quick little drive. Now, since I had the bonnet off, I was going to drive it with the bonnet on it, but I couldn't latch it, so I was too worried about doing that in case it crept up and away it went. So if this is in here, that means that the panel van's gone. And yeah, it's all cut up. Most of the bits that I wanted are out of it, except for steering column and diff. All the floor pieces are there. They've all got to get chucked in the sandblasting cabinet Supercheap sent me and blasted up. We'll get all them clean another night. Tonight's main mission was to get this here and out of the backyard so that rainy, cold, crap weather I can come out here and actually work on it. I do have a heater out here, so I can set up the heater, sit in front of it, weld the front back on and get all this nice and tidy because I need this as a going vehicle. I would have been a lot further through tonight, but the red EA Falcon sedan that I've got just for some reason killed one spark plug, cylinder number 3 spark plug, just stopped arcing at the end, or started arcing at the side. Horrific misfire towing this thing out here, and this is heavy, like these are 1700 and something kilo utes, plus car trailer, plus engine crane, all that kind of stuff in there, so it's probably like borderline overloaded. And then it starts misfiring as soon as I leave home. So that was fun to deal with. It sounded like a V8 at 600 RPM trying to accelerate. It was, pretty bad. So that's sorted. Got the timing light onto it. Started at cylinder 1, worked my way back. I tried the old pull the lead off and see which one wasn't sparking or didn't affect the miss. I did diagnosed that the miss was possibly number 3 when I first pulled the lead off, and went from there to the point where I changed that lead out because I could get it to spark on the rocker cover, but it wouldn't change it the way it ran any different. So I thought it might have been just a weak lead. Changed the lead out, didn't make any difference. So then I pulled the plug after putting the timing light on it and realising that when it was on the plug it wouldn't fire. And when it was off the plug, you'd get a pulse. Pulled the plug out, and the plug was just destroyed and covered in oil and stuff because it had been sitting there fighting the rest of the engine. It's about to have a huge train. Here comes the freight train. There she is. That means it's like 10 o'clock-ish. It's time to go home. The plug got replaced with one. I've got a E-Series Falcon engine sitting on the floor there, so a suitably used matching kind of plug in the way of being used, and away she went. So I would have been a lot further through, but 15-20 minutes of stuffing around with that in the dark and the cold. That's where we're at. We're in my Milwaukee heated hoodie. It's not on, but yeah, the Milwaukee heated hoodie, so that makes a bit of a difference, but it's like 3 degrees outside, so it's cold as. But yeah, beast in the shed. Let's put it all back together. I'll make some videos. I'm building the front of it back together. I'm just doing some testing with my decibel meter and the Milwaukee air pump inflator thing. You'll see those videos sometime soon on the main channel. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go over and hit the subscribe buttons. They'll be over here at the end of the video, or if you're watching on your computer, you'll see them just below the actual video itself. Whoever subscribe button. Smack the subscribe button for me. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can remonetize the channel. We get heaps of view time already. It's just a lagging thing on subscriber count. The other channel's getting like 200 subscribers a month in gains, and all I need to do is get to 1,000 on this one. It can be remonetized and we can make more content because I'll have more money to spend on more projects to make more videos about. So it's a big double-edged sword at the moment. I can't justify the time to make massive videos or put huge effort into editing videos. I'm starting to edit like episodes of the footage that I've got from this project, which is awesome. I'm going to have to stack some parts up and make some shelves for some of the parts from that thing to make some space in here. But the good thing is we can just hit the key on this and back it out and it's out of the way. This whole side of the shed to work with. The other panel van wouldn't actually fire up and run anymore. It's got a stripped ring gear, so the starter motor won't engage all the time. But yeah, bit of an update for you. There's a few things we've got to get done to get this thing back on the road and all tidied up. But huge forward step. I can come out here of a night time when everyone else is asleep at home, get a bit done, and progress until she's done. Once it's done, it's out of the shed. We're still going full slog with that one. I need to spend a bit more time on it, but I've got all the rust repair panels I need for it. I've cut out of the other car. The only thing I need is the steering column and diff. There's a few steering joints in the other one that are all brand new, like I think they call it the Pitman arm, the one that's the idling one on the opposite side of the steering box. The powered steering box and things have to go in it as well, so there's still bits I've got to take off it. I've just taken it home on the trailer for now, and we'll be laughing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe over there, watch more videos over here. I want to make more content out in this shed because we've got some cool gear that Supercheap gave me, all the shelves, all that cool stuff. I want to do some more videos on my air system, but like I've got to tidy the mess up. Look at it, there's just so much stuff in here. I've just physically got too much stuff for the time being. So once this is a going concern, it'll be awesome. But at least now I can come out here, do a bit of work on this, back it out if I want to work on that, and I can actually do something. Because you imagine one of them right there, there was just no room at all. We've got some more LED lights. I'm going to borrow a couple of high bays off another mate. But I've got two of those LED shop lights, and what I'm thinking is I might mount them up nice and high up here and just plug them into the high bays. Power, and we'll have more light. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, guys.